And now I want to introduce the SuperBOX S5 Pro. I'm going to show you what this box can do to save you guys money on all of your streaming services, all of your live TV, any movies that you want, anytime, day or night. Stay tuned for my full review. Now let's get into the review of the SuperBOX S5 Pro. This is your startup screen, as most boxes nowadays have a pretty nice intro startup screen. They all have their own unique ones. Now this is a high tier box, so be sure to check out that link that's in the description of this video down below. You'll save 10% off using my link below. Of course, like all these boxes, you have to accept that it's your own responsibility for what you do with the box and what you put on the box. Then we move over, of course, into connecting to our wireless, or you can connect to an Ethernet. Now we adjust our screen size for our TV portions, and then we're all set to go. So we're going to be presented now with our main home screen. This is where you're going to find yourself most of the time when you're in the box. Now once you're here, we're going to scroll over to the App Store. Now this box has its own unique App Store, so you have to download and install that App Store. Once that's downloaded, we'll take you on through what you need to install in order to get this box up and going. Now we're presented with the App Store. When we click on the App Store, it comes in, and of course it gives the disclaimer notice how you are responsible for your actions of what you do, how you choose to use whatever you use. That's all up on you. That's pretty typical with any box that you buy. Okay, so we clicked on the App Store. We're letting it load in, and I'm going to show you the apps that we need. So looking here, you've already got the TV ROM updater. We're going to download the Blue VOD, and we're going to download Blue TV. Then we're going to move on over and download Playback and the Backup TV application. Now that once those are downloaded, we can go back to our main home screen. Once here, you can add or remove any of these applications that you download, even the ones from Google Play, into any one of these categories. So what you're seeing me do here is just adding what I want to put on my device. You can do it however you want for the device that you have. Now what I do recommend doing is clicking on the Live TV app, going to the ad, and I would add the Blue TV as your Live TV function. And once you add that, we're going to click it, and we're going to load in and take a look at what all live channels are presented here. Now keep in mind, guys, of course, due to copyright, we can't show a lot of content at all. We can't show logos. We can't do anything other than that, but you can check out our Rumble link down below. It's going to have way more detail over on the Rumble application versus what we can show over here on YouTube. But as you can see, it has all your main cable channels. It has all the channels that you could ever think that you would ever be able to watch on this one device right here. So from locals to pay-per-view to the majority of about any channel that you can possibly think of, this has you covered from NFL to every pay-per-view event you could think of right here in one box. Now we're going to move over to the VOD area. We're going to click add. We're going to do like we did on the live. We're going to go and select the Blue VOD as our main application launcher for the VOD service. We're going to let that load in, and then we'll be presented with a beautiful displayed out, just laid out perfectly screen here for you to actually browse through all of your movies, your TV series. I haven't seen anything on here that you can't find. I mean, I could sit here for days and days and days and go through everything that's in this box. It's just phenomenal. I mean, I can't say enough good things about this right here. And for the sake of let's just being random, let's scroll on down. We're going to see how long it takes to actually load in a movie. I don't know anything about this movie. We just gave it a click. Let's see how fast it loads. Bam, there you got the movie already playing on your device. Very good quality. You can skip around if you like. You can move through the movie. You can shift around if you want to start at 10 seconds, if you want to start at 10 and 12 and a half, 5, 10, whatever you want to do, you can do it. So just to show you guys here how well that works, it is so super clean and so snappy and so fast. Okay, now moving on, let's move over to the playback area. Now once you go into the playback area, you want to go down and add your playback button to this so it's the default. We're going to launch it up. You can see how fast that this loads. It loads really fast. The playback button is an area where you can go if you've missed something, say a week, 7 days ago. You can go back in time, and it's almost like your own personal DVR system, except for it's all on the cloud. So it runs back. You can go back and view any kind of event, whether it be a sports event, whether it be a movie, whether it be a documentary, whether it be the newscast from last night. It can be whatever that you may have missed. You can go back and now watch that, which I think that's a wonderful feature. And you'll only find really working ones on these, what I'll call a premium box, because most of the other boxes, they lack a lot of horsepower. Now, I'm not saying all the boxes, but I can talk for this one here, that this one seems to handle everything that I've threw at it really well. It's got the perfect amount of RAM. It's got the perfect amount of what I'll just dub as horsepower. Let's just keep it simple and plain Jane. You can see how fast it loads this DVR function and how clear the playback is. I mean, it's just superb. It handles it really well. So that's why I can recommend this box. So moving on away from that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to scroll down. We're going to go to the backup area. The backup area is going to be your area, kind of like a one-stop shop. Let's say you're having some lagging issues with your internet company and you're trying to view some live TV. You can come in here and it has like a buffer zone that will allow that live TV stream to stream flawlessly without the lag. It may have like a 15 to 30 second delay. I have noticed that, but that is okay if you're not lagging. So it kind of puts that buffer zone, and you can see everything's still here. All your sporting events, everything is still here. So if the network is ever congested at your home, or let's say your internet's not working great that day, this is a good place for the buffer zone. It also still has your recommended, like your movies, your TV shows. It has everything in here that also works in what I'll call the buffer zone. And that's probably a good word for it, would be the buffer zone area. And it's a backup server. So it works kind of aside from the regular server. We can also go on over and you can look back into the App Store. Let's click on the App Store real quick. We'll go back in the App Store that comes with this box, and you can kind of see everything that's just specifically that comes with this box. There's way more than what I've showed you that this box has to offer. There's tons of content for you that are interested in that kind of content. Well, guys, that does it for me on this review. I give this unit a huge thumbs up on performance, on how well it had it laid out, all the functionality, all the extras that come. Now, everything that you see on this box is supplied directly from this manufacturer listed below. I can't guarantee you if you get this from some other place that it's going to be different somehow, some way. It seems like that's the norm. But check out that link down in the video description below. You'll save yourself 10% off, and this comes straight from the manufacturer that supplied this box to me. Usually delivery times is around 2 to 3 business days. I hope this helps you guys. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next video.